higher than all of you combined. Look at my IQ compared to yours. I'm an SU, whatever stat test you want.
Ma'am, if you don't back up, you're gonna go to jail too. I swear to God.
Welcome back to What the Hell, Karen? A weekly satirical series on Karen and the entire Karen family. Karen's daughter woke up refreshed and ready to meet the new day. While sitting by the pool, she had a bottle or two or three of her favorite wine and thought she would take a walk down the middle of the street. Of course, police were called, and when they got there, let her know that walking down the middle of the street was not a good idea and told her to get out of the street. One thing led to another, and, well, let's take a look at what happened.
I don't give a he might now. I think she's wrong.
Hey, get out of the road. Go out, get out of the road. Get out of the road.
Out of my face.
Get out of the roadway.
Raping.
Get out of the road. Get out of the road. You know her?
Raping.
Get out of the roadway.
Who's raping?
You're done.
Out of my face.
Put your hands behind your back. You don't hit a deputy sheriff.
Okay, she's gonna be
Back up.
No, can you please be a little more careful?
No, she just punched me. I don't
You
care.
raped me and you don't care.
I understand, but can you please be a little more careful? She's on alcohol.
Okay, that's fine. She doesn't hit police officers.
Roll to your left.
understand that.
Roll to your left.
Who raped me?
Put
You
your-
don't give a
Put your knees up to your chest. Put your knees up to your chest. Put your knees up to your chest.
Why would I?
Sit on your butt.
Why would I result? No, get out of my face.
Hey!
You.
Stop.
Grab her phone for me,
Stop.
ma'am.
She's in a bathing suit. Please
Ow!
stop.
She
Ow!
just kicked me. She's
Ow!
done.
Ow!
Put her in my car.
Ow! Get out of my face, you stalker!
Relax.
Keep putting that on her. There doesn't.
Ma'am, if you don't back up, you're gonna go to jail too. I swear to God.
She is in a bathing
All right.
suit. And she's on
pick her up by the
alcohol. Please be careful.
She just kicked me in the balls.
Just be
Out
careful.
of my face! Can you
Stop,
not just
ma'am.
shut up?
Bring your knees up
Can
to your
you look
chest.
at-
Bring your knees up to your chest. Roll up to your butt.
Can you not understand what's
Just let her
happening?
walk. Just let her walk.
Can you not understand
Stand up.
what's
Ready? 3,
happening?
2, 1. Stand
I
up.
don't want to be this way.
All right, we are gonna walk. Do not kick us
Dude,
again.
I don't want to do anything to any of you. I'm a deputy. Can you look at my
Do not
citation?
kick us again.
Can you look at my citation? I'm a fault. Dude, stop, please.
Get out of the road.
Stop.
Go
He's
stand
not,
over there.
dude. He will stand. Dude, my.
Turn around.
Sit down.
Turn around.
Stop.
Get in.
No. That's
No?
not okay. That's not okay.
You just sit down.
Stop.
Lift her up.
This is humiliating. You guys are.
Hey.
I can't even move my arms. That's not okay. Release my arms. That's a citation against you. You.
What the dude? She punched me and then kicked me in the
You. 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 Being honest with a you. Look into your legal obligations. Look into my citations of what I've done in my. Oh my god. Look into my archive of what I've done in my citation. You. That's not okay. This is.
Do you know her?
Who? I don't know. I moved here.
Go to the jail with her.
No, I don't know her. I don't know. They me over. Ow! Ow! I've never acted a fool in my whole life. I'm a deputy for the and you want to stand up for your own man? You! Are you kidding me? This makes you feel like a man? You. Oh my god, I'm not a retard. My IQ is higher than all of yours combined. Look at my IQ compared to yours on the SU, whatever stat test you want. You're ignorant. You. And you want to talk shit on me. You. 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 When do you see my name on the obituary, how do you think of me? You. 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 You.
As she was being driven to a parking lot to get to a transport van, Karen, after beating up the back of the police car, all of a sudden flips to being remorseful and embarrassed.
Are we gonna calm down now, please? I'm trying to work with you here, okay? If you don't calm down...
I'm fine. I'm sorry. I'm just upset. I don't mean to make anything harmful. I'm just upset because I meant to make my dad proud and now I'm embarrassing.
I understand you're upset, but you're gonna make it a lot worse.
It's okay. I get it. I get it.
Okay.
I get the ritual. Look at my name. I'm a police officer. It's okay.
You're a police officer?
I get the vibes. I know how it works.
Are you a police officer?
I never made it through.
Okay.
But yeah, I went through the training. I know how it works. And it's okay. And I get it. And I respect every ounce of it. Sorry. I'm upset.
Okay. So this deputy, I'm gonna get your keys.
I know I deserve this. I'm just mad. I'm embarrassed.
It's not about deserve.
I'm embarrassed and I just want to be better.
It's not about reserve.
That's not fair. I know you
Deserve. You made a mistake, so just calm down now so it doesn't get worse.
I'm
hey,
trying
Phil,
to. I know.
Can you look through the window?
I'm
gonna move your bathing suit. Okay?
I know. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just helping you. Okay? I care about you.
I'm just trying to be like normal.
I just want to make sure you.
I'm sorry, and I'm just. Hey, I know, but I respect
So
you.
do me a
I've
favor.
been in it.
These two deputies are gonna run you over
I'm
to the
just
offices.
embarrassed and I'm upset because my dad has a big reputation to uphold, and I feel like I'm an idiot.
Just calm down. You're not an idiot. You made a mistake.
I
You've had a little bit to
feel-
drink. Calm down for me. Promise?
I want to. Yes,
Do your dad
I'm
proud now.
sorry. I want to. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Hey, man.
I'm just like embarrassed now.
Okay. Well, hey, listen. What's going to happen is you're going to
I
get
know.
transported down.
Okay.
Now, if you're going to stay calm, you're going to go with my van. You won't have to sit in this,
Okay, but
which
I'm
means
just
you'll get cuffed in the
embarrassed.
front and you'll be a
I know.
little more comfortable.
I'm sorry.
As long as you stay
I don't wanna
cooperative, you'll be okay.
annoying. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
You're fine. As long as you be
I'm
cooperative.
embarrassed. I don't have family here. My mom's trying to take her NCLEX. She probably passed the nursing and she can't know I'm mad because she's trying to pass her nursing exam.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this might sound like ridiculous, but my mom has to pass her nursing test, so if I act even a fool, it's just gonna be like, keep me.
This
she-
won't affect your mom,
Okay,
I'm sure.
I don't want her to like even stress. She passed so hard.
So just keep doing what you're doing
I'm
right now.
sorry, I'm
Keep
just.
doing what you're doing right now.
Just
Okay,
stay
okay.
calm.
I'm sorry. I know it's like embarrassing.
You're fine. All right.
I'm just like an idiot, but okay.
All right. I'll be right back.
I think I'm alone, obviously. I'm gonna feel no. I don't know. Sorry.
Okay.
I think I get like offended when people like kind of humiliate me for living alone.
Okay.
So I think I got like weirdly sensitive for no reason. And I apologize. And I had every right to be like an idiot. But I feel bad anyways, but I feel bad.
Okay.
And I think he was
Were
trying
you
to
here
like,
with any of your friends?
I literally no. I have my friend. I'm trying to go back to my honestly I'm trying to go back to my cat.
Okay. All right. Okay, listen, I'm going to have you step out, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry, I've been annoying. I feel bad. It's embarrassing.
We'll get it off when we move in the front. Just
You can cut it. It's like a
No, it's fine.
No, we don't wanna
We're not
cut
going
it.
to cut
We're not
it or
cutting.
destroy anything.
I'm sorry. It's like
Can you do me a favor? Just face towards the van real quick.
Can I step on maybe the pedal?
Can you turn around for me?
Can I step on that? I kind of like my feet are just like on fire.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You want me to get a towel for you, ma'am?
Okay.
You okay?
I'm sorry. I don't know. It just kind of feels like it's on fire. I just don't want to be like annoying. Fuck.
Stay facing towards the door.
I just feel bad again.
You understand?
I'm sorry. I just
Is it tangled into your hair? Or is it
you
attached
cut
to
it.
your top?
Honestly, you can. It's
No,
fine.
we're not going to cut
We
your
are not
hair.
cutting.
I don't care. I have no one here.
I appreciate it.
Careful.
We're not cutting
You
anything,
guys
okay?
gotta make things happen. It's not that deep. It's okay.
You're fine.
Okay. Well, either
You're
way,
fine, you're
if you
fine.
cut a little off, I won't be mad.
We're not going to do it.
Hey,
Unfortunately.
I mean, honestly, my hair's not that cute right now.
Actually, put that through her bathing suit.
Yeah. Is it through your bathing suit there, man?
I don't know.
I think it is.
You can cut it off. And I don't
We're
know.
not gonna cut it.
I just feel bad. And my hands hurt more, so I kind of want you to cut
Okay.
it off.
No, we're gonna fix you.
My hands like actually.
Okay. Just hang tight. Give me a favor. Flip that strap so it doesn't drop.
This one?
Yep. Just so it doesn't drop when I.
All right, don't move. Just just hold her.
You know what I'm gonna. There we go.
Okay. Well, we're gonna tie that back.
I'm just like actually embarrassed to even exist right now, but I can't.
Don't be embarrassed.
I mean, but
All right, put your other wrist in this one for me.
I can't do anything about it. I keep gonna need it.
You're gonna
Everyone
need
laughs at me.
to step over to the right for me.
Where do you can?
All right. Step on in. Step on in here and have a seat, okay? Watch your head. Just have a seat.
Karen's daughter was charged with first-degree misdemeanor resisting an officer without violence, second-degree misdemeanor disorderly intoxication, and a third-degree felony battery on a law enforcement officer. Before her release from jail, Karen's daughter was fitted with a continuous alcohol monitor on her ankle as part of her pretrial release requirement. After her charges were amended in court, she was found guilty on both counts and was ordered to pay a total of $875. Karen's long-lost brother was not so lucky at his trial last week. Because it will never get old, let's see what happened to him.
All right, Mr. deCastro, please stand. The problem with the argument that your attorney makes is it completely fails to consider the safety of the officer and the safety of the driver. The officer doesn't know who you are, and the driver doesn't know who you are. And you don't have any right to interfere with that officer doing his investigation and deciding if he wants to issue a ticket to this driver. And you also don't have any business approaching the driver. The driver didn't ask you for help. The driver didn't say, help, help, you know. You didn't see an altercation happening between the officer and this driver. The officer didn't protest that you were filming. There's no problem with filming. You can film, it's fine. All right? But you did interfere with his investigation. You did interfere with his ability to do his job. You did put him in a position where he is concerned for his safety and the safety of the driver. So I believe the state's met their burden beyond a reasonable doubt. I'm going to find you guilty of obstructing a public officer and resisting a public officer. So I'd like to hear from the state and then your attorney prior to sentencing.
Your Honor, in terms of sentencing, I would ask that our defendant enter and complete an impulse control class. I would ask that the court levy a $500 fine or the equivalent in community service. I would ask that the defendant be ordered to stay out of trouble for the pendency of the case. And I would ask for a 90-day suspended sentence. And that's on as to each count to one concurrent. That's our request.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm asking the court to sentence the defendant to credit for time served for these offenses. Even if the court concludes, and the court did conclude that he didn't have the right to do what he did, I think the court can see that he sincerely believed that he had the right to do so. That's based on his past experiences and the training he's received in reference to the First Amendment. I don't think there was any intent from the defendant to engage in any wrongdoing in this case, Your Honor. And that being the case, especially because of the public policy interests at issue.
So when you say he doesn't wish to engage in any wrongdoing, it seems to me from observing him in the video that he wants this. He wants to get arrested. He wants to get into an altercation with police officers. He welcomes this. This helps his YouTube channel. He called the officers here in my courtroom today pigs. He called and he's nodding his head up and down. So apparently he hates every law enforcement officer in the United States. Mr. deCastro, please stand. I hereby sentence you to 90 days in the Clark County Detention Center on count 1, 90 days in the Clark County Detention Center on count 2, to run consecutive for a total of 180 days in custody. Thank you.
Sentence suspended or?
Oh, no, I'm going to start right now.
Can you put you please? I'm going to teach over check. This is a travesty of justice. Unbelievable. I don't like police. They put me in jail for half a year. How long have I been in there for? Just get in the car. I think I was in the floor. Yeah, it's in the transfer. Oh, can I give my keys up? My keys are in there. They're in the garage. They're inside my. Can I read it? No, in the briefcase. Yeah, I'll get your stuff. It's a minivan, some popcorn place on it. Get a hold of my assistant, James.
Yes, Jose Maria deCastro, aka Delete Lawz, aka Chile, aka Chelito, or as he is now known, inmate number 01669561, was remanded to jail for a period of 180 days for charges stemming from his March 15, 2023 arrest. It seems as though he has an ally, and here's the deal, who is a First Amendment auditor, frauditor, grifter. Anyway, whatever he does, he has similar thinking to that of Delete Lawz. Delete Lawz is using him, via his assistant James, to stream his phone calls from jail. As of the recording of this video, Here's the Deal has now streamed 2 of his calls. Here is the first call in its entirety.
Hello?
Hey, Brian.
Hey, I thought you were going to call back yesterday.
There's a lot of rules and regulations here and things that happen here, and they don't let you, we went into lockdown, and I had to go to my bunk. I've been on my bunk for like 20 hours straight.
Oh, jeez.
You're confined to your bed. You can't get off your bed.
You got to stay on your bed for 20 hours?
Yeah, lockdown means that you can't leave your bed. There's 8 guys right now on 24-hour lockdown on their bed. You can't leave. You need to go to the bathroom.
Holy cow.
You can get up to get their food, and then they can go back to their bed.
Well, how are they treating you besides being on lockdown and on your bed for 20 hours? Are you eating okay, drinking water?
It's horrible, Brian. The guards aren't treating me terribly. It's just, can't say much. I gotta be really careful, you know. They listen to all my phone calls. They know who I am. The guards here, I am. The inmates don't know who I am. All the guards do. Which now. So, I was hoping maybe you could go live on my channel, maybe record this phone call or any of our phone calls.
Yeah, I'm recording right now. What do you want the audience to know? You're live. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be okay. It's hard for help, but I need help. My business is predicated on me going live for a couple hours every day. And so a year ago, I set up a GoFundMe. It's on my community tab. You can find it, Brian. And the appellate attorney is $25 grand. And so I need help, you know. I gotta keep my composure in here because you can't imagine the loopholes and the rules that you don't know that you do something and all of a sudden you're breaking a rule. Not only is the guard telling you, but everybody's telling you. And I've worn the same clothes since Tuesday. I've done 1,000 push-ups, burpees, name it. Same sheets, same pillow. No pillow, no pillow. 2 sheets and a blanket and a pillowcase. I don't have anymore. They confiscated when I transferred from one dungeon to the other. They transported me in a meat truck. It was 6 guys in a row. And you're sitting on one side, on the other side there's 6 guys, on the other side there's a metal sheet between two different groups of men. And I'm really claustrophobic and I had to go through it. But I got through it. Now I'm eating my claustrophobia. Just slowly but surely beating it. And I just, you know.
I feel like I'm trying to guess what the audience might ask you if they had a chance, so I'm going to try to step into that role. But what would you have done in your trial? What would you have done different? What mistakes do you feel like you made that the attorney made, and what would you have done different?
Well, I made all the mistakes in the world. I constantly teach people that when you go in front of the judge, you have to be humble, you have to be respectful to all the court employees. I broke all my own rules. I broke every rule I knew, and I screwed it up, you know. I mean, granted, my attorney didn't put on a very good case for sure. I don't think he was very well prepared. He didn't break down video properly. Their video didn't break down my video properly. But I had a big dust-up with the bailiff before it began. 5 minutes of me and I fight back and forth, and he went to the back.
Take us through that. What began that little confrontation with the bailiff?
They had heard all the other cases, and I was the only one left. It was me and just a couple people in the back who were supporters that came, and one troll sitting in the back. And the bailiff walked up to me and stood over the top of me. I was on a bench all alone. I had my leg up on the bench. He said, "Take your leg down on the bench." I was going to say, "Why?" He said, "Not how you sit in court." I said, "Dude, don't give me directives. There's nobody else on the bench but me." I said, "Take your leg down now." I said, "No, I'm not going to do it. Is there a code or statute or rule or law that take my leg down?" And he said, "I'm going to call my sergeant over here." And he called over the other woman. She said, "Take your leg down." And I said, "No." Just directing me around, demanding me around. And then they went through this, and then the cop was then the rest of it just was as you would think, back and forth between me and the two bailiffs. Then the bailiffs went to the back, and they told the judge, who had been married to a cop, Las Vegas Metro cop, exactly what had happened. And when she came out, she was just ice. And then she said, "I'm going to have you searched." And that triggered me again. What are you searching? Because I didn't have any recording devices on. You know, I know I've told people to wear recording devices, but she must have watched my videos, known that I said that. That's how she formed a bias. And then I was triggered again. And then the prosecution put on their case. And then when I said, "Michael, show my video and let's go over it," he said, "No, I didn't put in evidence." I was triggered again. And those 3 triggers for me.
Just real quick, because it wasn't clear. You said that your attorney did not put your video into evidence?
That's right. That's right. I was so angry. My face flushed. I could feel the blood pressure in my head just palpitating, you know. And I just was so mad. I was so you couldn't imagine how mad I was when my evidence wasn't entered. And he said, "She already saw it." And I said, "But that's not, you have to break it down. You go point, counterpoint, legal theory." And I just had lost my composure. 3 triggers in a row, and I just got up there and I just effed it up. I just totally screwed it up. On the stand, I did a terrible job. And you have to go in and you have to show deference, and you have to be polite, you have to be cordial to everybody, because they're all one big unit. Those bailiffs work for her day in and day out, and she sees them as her protectors. And when I barked at them like a dog, they went back and said, "This guy's a piece of shit." And then the guards in here can't believe that I'm in jail. They're like, "No way." And it's so strange. The guards know who I am, but they do. They all know who I am. So.
Have you talked with your attorney about the statement that the prosecution made when she said, "Judge, we wouldn't be here today if he just followed the directives"?
I would venture to say that had the defendant just complied with the original order to not engage with the driver and to back up, we wouldn't be here.
And why your attorney didn't just go point by point and prove from the video that you followed both the directive to not talk to the driver and the directive to step back, because you fulfilled both directives. Now, did you fulfill his expectation of that last directive on how far to step back? He didn't even qualify how far.
He didn't give me a feet amount. I had no idea.
Right.
In my mind, so I quoted Rodriguez versus United States. Rodriguez versus United States says that you cannot extend a stop for the driver or any other person unless there's reasonable articulable suspicion. Now, if my video had been played, I would have heard myself say that, and I would have gone into my legal theory. Look, I already identified myself as a member of the press. I already told them I'm a constitutional law scholar, I'm a member of the press, I'm recording them. And so then I would have went right back into what I was always thinking. I'm going to go point by point on my video. But then when my video wasn't presented, I lost my way. I had no trail to follow down. And I was so mad at the bailiffs. I was so mad at the cops who were accosting me in the courtroom. I mean, literally accosting me, standing over me when I was on the gallery. And then when they walked up and took my phones from me and literally put their hands in my pocket and jerked my pockets out, turned them inside out. And I was like, oh my God, I'm like, this is a Fourth Amendment violation. When you get accosted that back because I had seen that, and in my mind, he was going to go over. Look, he's there, and now he's there. I watched the video 100 times. I thought I had the evidence. I went over the videos, and I thought for sure he would show he was here, and now he's here.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He didn't do it, and I can't be my own lawyer. We actually applied 3 days before the trial. He would be a standby attorney so I could speak for myself. And she denied the motion because if I had spoken for myself, I would have gone over that point by point because I already broken it down at home. And I'm human.
So what from this point, what can my audience and your audience and other audiences do to help you out? What do you need primarily?
I need money. I'm so sorry. I hate to say that. My business, my trifold and cop card business is really predicated on me going live for 2 or 3 hours a day and breaking down people getting pulled over and showing how it failed. That's what my business is predicated on. And my business went from a successful business to a business that a minimum wage worker might make every day. And so a year ago I put together a GoFundMe and I said, if anything happens to me, Chuck, please release GoFundMe. My appeals attorney is a really top-notch appellate attorney here in Las Vegas. He is one of the top attorneys in all of Nevada. So, I mean, it's expensive. It's $25,000. So, but I can't stay here. I can't stay in this place. I don't belong here.
How long do you think you'll be in? Do you think you'll be in there for the full 180?
No, I won't be. I'll be out of here in less than a month. As soon as we get the appeals hearing, I think I'm going to get out because the judge was so biased, married to a cop, had watched my videos, searched me illegally, violating my Fourth Amendment right, and then she was just biased from the beginning. She was totally biased, completely biased. I don't need a lot, you know. I just need people to donate what they can so I can get out of here.
Well, how about your commissary? Do you need anything in your commissary right now, or are you taken care of on that?
I have a commissary. My inmate number is 1669561, and it's Jose deCastro 91174. Any amount of money from my commissary I'll get when I get out. And you know, it's so funny. I didn't think I had very many friends, and I was wrong. I got a list here of people, dozens of people.
Is Charlie taken care of?
Yeah. Charlie's he's safe. He's safe. He's in a fenced yard. It's one of my family members, and
Okay.
He's got everything. He's got another dog to play with.
Okay.
They got him right away. They got Charlie right away. They had Charlie within 3 hours of my arrest. Had him. He was at my place, and they went over and grabbed him right away and got his pillow and got his chew toys and got everything for him. And he's doing okay. He's just waiting for me.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna get out of here on appeal, but I just need to raise money to get out. You know, no matter what, I'm gonna come.
You have 1 minute left.
If it hangs up, it hangs up. I'll call you back. I'm not locked down for another 2 hours. I can call you back, Brian. I gotta call 2 people, and I'll call you back.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Delete Law's lawyer did the best job he could do under the circumstances. Chille's plan was for him to do the opening and closing so he could grandstand and have his lawyer on standby just to ask questions. Delete Lawz was woefully underprepared because he thought he would be acquitted of both charges. In fact, he was supposed to meet his lawyer at his lawyer's office an hour before the trial so they could go over defense strategy, and instead, Delete Lawz went straight to the courthouse. So Delete Lawz, being in the courtroom early and showing off for his 2 supporters by getting into an altercation with a bailiff and calling him pig in front of the judge, received a 180-day sentence for his 2 charges due to his own idiotic behavior. Karma always gets her man, and him going to jail was long overdue. I only played the first call because as I was working on the second one, it was making the video way too long. I have added links, including one for Here's the Deal's YouTube channel, which has all 3 of Chille's calls, with the 3rd one being terminated by the jail facility because he was talking about the judge. I will play the tail end of it because it leaves Brian of Here's the Deal perplexed.
And I will be appealing this obstruction conviction and the resisting conviction, because if I don't, the next time they arrest me, then they'll try to put me in jail for a very long time. I have an appeals hearing on Monday morning in Las Vegas, and I know that I mentioned last time that maybe some of you guys should come. I think that this time we should pack that courtroom. I have free CHILLE t-shirts up on the website in the next 2 moments, but really they may not be done in time to wear them to the hearing. So you could just get a t-shirt from Walmart for $3 and write free CHILLE on it and come to the hearing. If you're in the Las Vegas, Nevada area, if you're in Southern California, you can make the drive, then I'm asking you to come, because we have to show the judge that I'm not just a leader online, I'm a leader in real life. And a leader in real life has people show up. They just show up. We need to pack that courtroom full of people that all are united with the same message, that the tyrannical sentencing and the wrongful arrest should not go unnoticed by real people who show up. They know, free him. And I'm going to keep it together during this talk because I have to. But I have not been dishonest. I have cried 1,000 tears. I have spent many days and nights awake, just sitting there with my eyes open, thinking about how this kind of tyranny, how this kind of injustice could happen to me, and what my responsibility in it is. And I've already owned that. And I'm live, and I'm talking to so many of you now. I'll own it again. I have told you all, I have lectured you all, that when you go to court, you have to sit up straight, yes sir, no sir, yes your honor, no your honor, and I did not do that. So I take full responsibility for my flight, for my disregard of what the system is. You know, you shouldn't have to do those things, but you do. And because I didn't do them, and I gave that, the wife of the cop, the judge, her last name, Zimmerman, is exactly that of her ex-husband, Lieutenant Zimmerman from Las Vegas Metro Police Department. So she is the wife of a cop, meaning that while we on this team, despise cops or strongly dislike them or don't respect them, she sleeps with them and marries them. And she has wedding parties with hundreds of cops, and she thinks these are the greatest guys in the world. So when I acted...
This call is being terminated by the facility.
Oh boy, that's not good. I've had 5 or 6 conversations with CHILLE since he's been in, and it never terminates like that. It always says you have a minute left, so that wasn't good.
There goes Delete Lawz and his bad research again. The judge is not married to the Lieutenant Zimmerman CHILLE referred to. They only share the same last name. And it goes without saying that the jail records inmates' phone calls, and he has an appeal hearing slated for this coming Monday. He has retained new counsel who wrote up a very amusing motion for bail, or in the alternative for own recognizance release, with exhibits of 3 character letters from people who barely know CHILLE. If you want to have a good belly laugh, I have included the link for that motion as well. I have a sneaking suspicion that he won't get bail and could lose any good behavior time that would allow him an early release. Sucks to be him right now. Remember, folks, that life is tough for all of us these days, and Karen isn't afraid to bitch, piss, and moan about it. Until next time, this has been What the Hell, Karen?